For the fourth and final time, we bring you a grand final to the Royal Arena. Denmark, it's time to make your country proud. Get loud!
Let's get wild. Inside the server, outside the server. Royal Arena. Robs holds. Looking to give you the show. Kerrigan says 7-map pool. I'll believe it when I see it. Brokey and Robs, they're going to hold off at the beginning of this one. There was a good amount of support for that mid-hold. Player back by Elevator, so still layers even if Vitality want to come at this, but they're going to have to do it man down. Meanwhile, Vitality have just fallen silent ever since that first clash towards mid. A little skin shown, twists, falls back, but no panic. And I don't expect to see panic throughout this match. The experience on either side, Twists just can't quite get that headshot. Apex, interestingly, double kill back for him. His fresh mags come out, but he can't get anything more than the two, toppled by his counterpart in Kerrigan.
There's clearly a direct transfer of skill from one game to the other, right? I mean, it's not like too much has changed. But the fact that they can be this dominant is so crazy, and I say that, but on a round with almost nothing.
Sure enough, right there, half the health gone. A single headshot, but nothing further. Spinks will trade, and so will Flames. That M4 inches closer.
What, there was no investment at all. Look at the amount of money they have left over, and they're in a 2-on-1.
And now, just like this, we see a crack in FaZe's armor. A shot to the back of Twist, and he looks to disengage. I mean, he feels pinned. Wow. He's done. Vitality will come in with bare bones.
We might be witnessing that right now. We'll have to see.
Spinks catching Twists, turned the wrong way. This is the buy-up. FaZe working with more than what Vitality had, and, well, Kerrigan can't manage more than just the one. Still enough to soften up this bomb site, and tidbits of utility to be thrown forward too. Low health on half of them, and Brokey lucky to be alive now. As Apex pulls off the site, those smoke grenades are gonna just be all that Vitality really need, or so it seems. Flames will catch it through the side of the smoke and look to just continue this fight. But he's got to be careful because his position continues to be given away. The peek on the side of it, not going to stop him, and he will clear both.
People can take them anywhere. Their ban could change all the time. I wonder if we look back on this. You know what I'll say? Most of the time in a video like this, so much interesting insight into IGLs and what they bring. And, oh wait, hold on. Okay, Robs, that's a quick one.
All
Execution,
right.
Making it double. He's going home with that. Unscathed. Not even a scrape on the knee. 100 HP for Robs, and he's out with 2 on a rifle.
Yeah, he's trying to strike the fire starter. Get himself into a round, get FaZe closer to this early start from Vitality. Let's do it with a bunch of bodies alive as well. That's what they're banking on. We've seen this before. Vitality responding with the B ramp hit after they lose a couple players. It's the strat from the pistol. Robs just tucked along wall, will die to Zywoo. Flames efficient trade frags, and he is off to the races. An incredible start for the young man.
Okay, 1-on-2 situation. Can plant the bomb. Let's see how much space they give him. They might have to respect this.
And as he sits back, he hears that first tap. Kerrigan, like we said, hands busy all the way, all the way, all the way for Kerrigan. He will clutch and kill.
Wow, the stick out in the open, they cover the ramp. It was planted for both, so we thought, okay, they're probably going to tap it and try to push. Stick just in time there for Kerrigan.
This one comes down to timing. Brokey strikes a single frag.
Ooh, nice denial out of Flamesy.
I mean, his headshots are there. The trade frags are good. Did the same thing back to the B site, but Rain has that intuition to check for the mid flank, and Spinks' lurk will get punished.
Yeah, it comes in early. That could have been the round done, obviously, if he gets that kill, but now it becomes a lot more tricky here for Vitality.
As they try to group back up, it's an initial peek from Apex that can't even be traded, but that little delay gives Flames a chance to come back.
Yeah.
3 kills on Flames again, and he needs another double to ace. He chases the elevator kill, that's 4. Flames trying to set FaZe on fire, and he's gone. Another chance to just eject out of this bomb site and try to clutch. Lost it in the last one, but he's gone. He is out of there. And as his bomb goes down, it is a very quick approach for Robs on 45 HP. But Robs his head, and that is 2 failed clutches out of Flames.
Wow.
The aim is there, the close is not. Push here out of Robs, just trying to find his victim. As Kerrigan has to lean back. Apex comes around the corner. Oh, and Kerrigan, he can't react to it. Apex tries to go one further, and he will get away with a second frag. Fragging in-game leaders, folks.
And they caught the flank, so Robs, well, sorry, Robs got the kill, but now they know where he is. And keep an advantage Never give it away. Keep all their utility into the next round and try to win again.
And on the big stage, the biggest criticism of Flames throughout the start of 2023 with his tenure back on OG was that this kid goes quiet. Instead, he's got the arena silent. Spinks and Flames combine.
For 50 seconds.
And he's sitting on it. He saw the shadow coming, so he kind of jumped the gun.
Shot early.
Now they're on high alert, so Kerrigan getting a little antsy as he sat there on his own.
They heard one above running the rotation into the site. And 35 seconds. Still looking composed, but the sands of time starting to fall through.
It's a pack of players on ramp, and that ever-present lurk out of Spinks, which catches Twists for his 7th death with no kills. And then Spinks can even take his sweet time. He'll compromise the backline that is on A. Eventually, Rain's got to try to get out of there.
And this is where Spinks is best served, right? Getting to this point, but not going farther. Robs tries to flank the flanker.
Yeah,
but
a second before Rain gets caught.
he's also got to walk. He's also got to walk, and there's... Now, you got to be careful down there. In general, that's not a great place to hold from. There's no other angles you have to clear, so it's very easy to fight against you. But for Kerrigan, this is a new situation. He just killed Robson or Saiwu at an interesting timing, so he thought, all right, maybe if I die here, even if it's a little later, I could take a risk, but it'll be so late that if E and I get one kill, Rain will do the rest of the work. They're going slowly. Oh no, another punish out of Saiwu, and now they know that FaZe are so scared of this coming in, but look at them, they're actually still on the ramp. They really believe there has to be someone back here.
Rain's at least got a spot to try and hold, but he too falls with nothing. And while Brokey gets flashed off the angle, it's just too many members of Vitality and too tightly knit. The pack and the push from Vitality is unstoppable. Zywu's gonna get tagged up and Rops will kill one at the very least. It's 12th round next, it's money on the line. I mean, this AK could end up being important, but nothing's more important than getting some damn round wins. And Robs, flicks up and kills it. Hold on, how far away Spinks is now. Of course, Robs doesn't know. 1v4, we saw it from Rain, we saw it from Brokey, and we could damn well see it right here from Robs. One tap and the peek out of Spinks. He's got the cover from Green. Robs can't end it this time.
All right, let's see it then.
Yes.
Under 5 seconds, you defuse the ball.
23, but he escapes, at least around the corner. He's got two teammates to keep him standing. Leaning on their shoulders, Flames takes off the heads, goes back for second servings, and just disengages. That is a 20-kill half from Flames at least. Rain will slide forward and clear Apex off the corner into the 3v3 as FaZe continue to just try and get something, a hope, a chance, and there's Mezzi, his first 2 kills of this map. Finally a little impact from the Brit. Brokey taxed to clutch yet again. And you can see the odds so incredibly to Vitality's favor. They decided to take Inferno out of this series, but maybe Vertigo will be the bane of their existence. Brokey looking for an entry, looking for a jump, and as he gets into it, Spinks will waste no time. This is a Vitality that's not playing games. They are making a sprint for the crown. A whooping 9-3 half to kick off Vertigo. This could be a whole other test of the mental.
And you could say that this is a curveball, but FaZe are supposed to be a 7-map team.
So they claim.
Oh, that's a good player to get down low.
Oh, through the wood.
Whoa,
a bunch of damage.
To help the kills. 2 more for Flames.
How does he manage to get himself into every fight? And then Mezzi given a chance to lock it down. That's a full house on the B site. Just a slaughter of FaZe on the approach.
22-6.
Unreal.
This is stepping on the gas right now. That's unreal. He was down to 3 health before that happened.
So many eyes on every single one of your moves inside the server, and those moves could be coming to a quick end. Remember, the 1 gun round FaZe have to work with, and it's gonna need to be Kerrigan to at least get some pressure off A. But he can't manage that second frag. Apex pulls back with the M4, and he lays down lead, lays down the law. Vitality will not fumble inside sight. Apex will not be bested, will not be moved. And Brokey, the next to falter.
God damn.
12-3 from Vitality. Nade early as well towards middle, just a warning sign of the defense that is in position. Spinks, well, doesn't even get a chance to shoot because Saiwu just rocks him. And then Spinks will pull off Brokey. Mezzi over towards B. This is a cataclysmic failure on the behalf of FaZe. A map that we don't know them for.
Like Nuke coming in with a team like FaZe to defend against Vitality.
Spinks close. Ooh, Brokey instant. Single bullet, dead. Up in the rafters, Apex and Flames combining on the site. These dual Berettas won't find anything further, and Rops is able to just flick one up to take man advantage FaZe. Then they hear that. They heard that. Brokey's on high alert.
Yeah, that was loud, but you know what's important? He got up.
And what do you do about this? He has no gun out, but Brokey doesn't take the chance. Man advantage for FaZe on a difficult T side versus a team that just cleaned them up.
I don't think they know.
ZywOo close. Brokey shoots, then ZywOo is able to strike him down, looking for more. He's gonna slay both on the bomb site, fight towards main. Rops will make the difference. We've got Mezzi to drop. A lot of pressure for a player who's been struggling to get any kills, let alone a very critical clutch. Oh! But a flick out of Mezzi!
On the jump spot.
ZywOo tries his damnedest with the 2. What?
Woo!
On the way down.
That's to say that Mezzi maybe could add something, his own flavor if he's feeling comfortable enough.
Quick scramble though. Kerrigan's made a ton of space, and then he even dodges the single door peek. Look at the way he's gotten up into control. While Twist serves up the distraction from ramp, ZywOo's now got his hands full, but he'll flick over. He'll kill them all. A tap out of the USP to make sure FaZe stay down.
Such a good inside control, ready to fight. He knows he's gonna have fights versus ramp first. And he could have stuck in the door and played it very safe, but he committed properly. So they could chip down a touch, but the map control is great, and Mezzi, I knew they would be trying to attack him because we saw a bad map from him on ramp.
A weak link.
Yes.
Apex activates from the back of Garage. He'll make sure Kerrigan's out of this one, so double man advantage for Vitality, but they do have Mezzi in the open, toying with him off the double door. Where's the split? Where's the help? It doesn't come. Brain's then cleaned out by ZywOo, who's toppled by Twist on the backside. Twist has to have a better map than he did on Vertigo. That was atrocious. And he gets off the bomb site pretty quick. They both split, change positions, looking to take it down into an even fight, but that's not gonna happen.
Oh, could have been 2-on-2.
It's Van Dalken up next.
Twist versus everyone.
He's just wiggled his way out of the bomb site. They've completely lost track of him for the time being. He knows there's one still up towards ramp, but where and when does he get a chance to strike? It's an easy kill to Apex, but he can't strike Spinks as the swing comes through, and Vitality's 3-0 start is strong.
The focus when it comes to outside, a lot on CT, and that's Flames and Mezzi going down. That's right, they turn the steam up all the way. And we've got Kerrigan back here, actually. Wait, he's separated from his teammates right now, and guess what he has on his back?
Maybe that all-important bomb. So this is gonna be a little sketchy. Feels like Kerrigan's kind of on his own mission, but he can also just sit there and wait and allow for his teammates to be freed up. You don't need to plant if they're all dead, and at this point, they essentially are. Spinks, he's caught. Yeah, a measly 6 health for Apex, who's been found out and stranded towards ramp, cleared. Kerrigan's issue, not a problem.
Just another Kerrigan master plan, of course. But these are moments where Mezzi has to turn up, and you can't die holding the ramp like that. You can do damage and fall off. You can do no damage and fall off, but you can't die without your kill.
How much damage can ZywOo truly do with just that one M4? It's cool to see Vitality come in with some kind of an investment, but they flubbed the initial boost, and that delay in the boost, I mean, maybe that would have been a fair fight. But Rain just doing work from the top of that silo.
Yeah.
Not the first round he's found opening kills.
Yeah.
Apex included twice.
And we look back on Antwerp at what I think is maybe one of the best nuke performances of all time from Rain. See ya. T-side, CT side. There's a feast shot off. It is about Rain fighting outside, controlling it T-side. He's on a tear with these bursts.
Meanwhile, we get a crossover towards red. We've got a lot of CTs here to stop it. Even if it's just the deagle of Spinks, it sets up Apex perfectly. Little flick shot missed out of Brokey. Rain's gonna keep on gunning him down. And as another member comes out from that smoke, he fights, and he gets shot right back. Watts and Rain for all 5.
Okay. Kerrigan wears the Batman mask, but when they need him, Rain's also a superhero.
And who are you to question the resilience of FaZe?
Taking answers.
He's moving. Adaptation out of ZywOo, but a response in the form of Brokey. Up close, Brokey's op shines bright. Twist deep with the headshot. And that's going to keep Twists positive.
Impossible situation to synthesize for Vitality, and then they fall and they die. Their rotator now inside of the ramp. They know he's almost always alone. And Flames as the second last player.
I think MR12 makes things a little spicy.
Yeah, FaZe didn't put up that comeback, but we haven't seen that once from Vitality.
Just looking a little stunned at the moment, but listen, this will help. Apex as far back as possible. Oh no, it's an assist. It's ZywOo up from heaven, in fact, that gets the kill. And they'll tether nicely. From heaven and hell, we get 2 engagements versus FaZe. He will sit behind that smoke with no information. Flamesy reveals himself with just the SMG. Brokey's now going to be too busy, and Vitality will lock this down. Yes, sir.
Okay.
ZywOo comes through. 3 kills and the assist.
He had that barrel down the necks of FaZe, defending his teammates at each choke point, in the mix, every single step of the way. And he's somebody I haven't worried about so far in this map. It's
if there is one outside for Vitality. A one-off round, not looking likely as ZywOo and Apex hold it yet again. We get a slip out from Squeaky with an empty weapon. Spinks still adds a kill to the tally, but Twist is in the middle of what's remaining of Vitality. And Mezzy, with that op up in heaven, is just gonna try to inch out. Twists missed the first one, but he at least has the whole picture clearly in his mind. He's got the bomb to boot.
Fall back covered.
They don't know which way he's gonna go. And it's for that reason that he's been cut off on one end, but with the heaven on fire, Mezzy cannot press out, so Twist has created this chance for himself to pull off the clutch, but ZywOo's had enough. Sits him down.
And now Apex will switch over to the T side as a captain of Vitality to try to apply it in the same way. And Flamesy, as the opener, came out of Vertigo looking hot. Needs to continue on with that.
Kerrigan gushed. Rops is even further back and ready to help out. That could prime Spinks perfectly. He finishes the little health left on Kerrigan.
Yeah, that's big. That's first rotation down, and there was a second player there who was shooting outside, of course.
Twist has responsibility right now. And it feels like he knows he needs to maybe get a little more. Can't just sit within sight and hope to stop it. But will his ambition cost him? He comes around the corner and Spinks is able to react. That's 2 Ts confirmed in lobby. They have the bigger picture phase. But do they have the chance? As he comes up bent, Spinks slaps Brokey down and Rops. It's a single shot to get it back.
But the bomb is recoverable. Rops opens the door. Position now known. Spinks, these 2 lurkers.
Just tucks in. Rops was the one that shut it in his face. He then tries to play it the other way around. Rops silently getting ever closer, but he's not working with that kit. It would be 10 seconds, and Spinks is not going to buy into this. Spinks is going to double it back. Time is of the essence. And now Spinks knows it. He goes for the kill. And Rops, you may find your frag, but it's Vitality with the pistol. Not really equipped for it. But again, Vitality just wait. They let FaZe stew in this pressure. With incendiaries over the top, things get a little wild. CT's position revealed as fire finds feet. No damage off the shotgun, but the 5-7 will find it. Kerrigan serving up a distraction for Twist to come through, and it's a Brokey jumping shotty. This defense, with bare bones weapons, looks to hold. Mezzy given a chance to stamp his name on a round. That Nova changes hands twice. That Nova. Shotguns on hut, pistols behind boxes, and an M4 perfectly placed to support up from heaven.
They had 2 pairs of eyes layered on top of each other, just as you pointed out. It's looking down it, and that's a lot of information that Vitality are getting without a death.
FaZe still trying to make moves, but Brokey exposes. Spinks catching not just the kill through door, but then the player that's maybe supposed to cover. Kerrigan's gonna try to draw it back with a frag. He will, and it's a softened up Spinks, but just like the round prior, pressure downstairs. Can Rops really stop it with the op? Not by missing first shot. He may not even get a chance at a second, but he'll pop the smoke to create ambiguity. Which side does he peek?
He wants to take a risk, but he knows they're gonna take over control side, 20 HP.
He's stuck.
Oh, the flash is perfect to get him off the angle.
No help.
Final nail, ZywOo. And that's too expensive to try to forfeit, but he's given it up one way or the other, it seems like. Rops on the sidearm, Spinks takes him down, and that's a massive round.
And that unit's about to just bombard this B site, but what they don't know is FaZe is here. Not 1, but 2. From the corner, Brokey dies. Then the peek, out of the deagle in the backside. He does snap up to finish Mezzi, and he tries his damnedest to get to the solo door, but Vitality are gonna have none of this. Vitality will take their 10th.
Wow.
On a quiet night.
Oh, they use that info again.
That helps.
But hey, material for a position. Brokey gets a kill.
Robs hears this. And Rain's also trying to piece together some information. They know that there's players crawling outside. Mezzi on the close smoke picks up a huge kill. But remember, this has at least been heard.
It's a distraction though, isn't it?
Apex is waiting and waiting. He looks away but turns back in time.
Oh, another
Will
massive.
not let Kerrigan slip out of here.
It's another massive win for him over Kerrigan inside the lobby.
Kerrigan thinking he could get away with something fancy. Brokey will find the trade at least. Apex not able to escape the hive. Robs deep, finds his. And that's man advantage back for FaZe. Robs will even hold back Spinks. Okay, the desperation's here, and so is Flames. Lost clutches on Vertigo back-to-back. It's the one thing that he could not do in the first map of this series was close a clutch. And guess what? Time will decide that he can't do it again.
Wow, you gotta give it up to FaZe, man. The fact that they kept the pressure on.
And so they'll need to defend it again here in Grand Finals. But guess what?
Brokey.
Spinks sees you coming.
He pre-cleared this.
Not gonna happen, bud. Brokey hits the deck, but trade's right there.
Okay.
There's layers on this defense, and honestly, MP9 exchange for AWP, let's see it. Twist has put forward great AWP frags in the past.
Let's even transfer his skills from Anubis because that's where he really showed off.
Deep range out of Robs, holds the line to just deter Vitality from getting ever closer to this ramp. Last round it came for free, this time seems close.
They tried to dry swing it because they saw the AWP on upper, but now they see the second best gun of the round in Rops is also a scope. A great weapon to have at ramp.
Twist ever patient. Vitality limited. They haven't had any control outside, so it makes sense. Go ahead, try to swing your split. And I love that he catches him on the third piece of utility. Smoke, flash, no problem. Molotov is where Twist draws the line, but the AWP starts to get away from it. Sticks it in the belly of it. And FaZe makes sure that the fight goes. Each and every step of the way, coupled with a nade. And there goes a very crucial flash to main. They're gonna test Kerrigan, and Flamesy picks it up right into the triple. It's deep from Garage. He lays down the law, and Apex. Remove.
Oh, after that, they got the 5v4 and Rain all in one breath. Puts the spray down in the full house for Brokey here with the last kill.
Man, that last shot's electric.
And that was Apex's final plan. I'm sure he wasn't even counting. Sometimes you don't want to block the exec, especially versus the stack site. Rops is alone here.
And he wins the fight. Critically, that AK goes down. And you'd think without Zywoo, without armor, it's got to be impossible. You can try to rush that bomb site, take a plant, but Brokey gets overwhelmed.
That's the AWP, that's the bottom of heaven. That's Kerrigan now rotating in, door swung open, they heard it.
20 seconds. They're trying to piece together the picture. To steal the 12th round like this, I mean, that's taking a page out of FaZe's book. Kerrigan leans back and Apex has found the safe plant. Now they need a retake, but Mezzi, quiet across this event, hits a critical headshot. A 2 versus 4, but there's not even a kit.
No.
And Rain's going down with nothing.
Why did they block them? Connor, they blocked them from going back upstairs.
They could have just walked out squeaky, and all of a sudden, FaZe inside that bomb site, just they rip flesh from bone. Instead, Vitality on the brink of taking 12. Vitality will have one opportunity to steal away FaZe's win.
They sent them back to Rops by himself when they had 2 people upstairs. Yeah, they get to show off that they called out their positions, but they didn't even have a stack ready for the site, the part of the map that was going to be open.
Insanity. And that's without Zywoo.
And that's without Zywoo, and that's without Brokey in support there. They weren't trying to funnel into the correct location, and they suffer the trade. We've already seen Rops die 1 for 1.
Glocking
or even
down
less.
The offer.
Yeah.
Mezzi posted on the Kerrigan angle. Apex also slithering through sight around in the Royal Arena.
Oh, and that's almost looked tragic for Vitality. But now what have we got? They're in a king position.
The spam is fantastic. The turn back around, excellent. Apex continuing in this event to add frags, but Brokey's back sight. And he will not play timid. He forces his way out, and they go down. That streak is over, and you have a new CS2 Grand Champion.
Oh, they did it. They consistency with the new guys.
A new force to be reckoned with. The Blast Fall Finals champions. Behold, Team Fight!